EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. It is Week 16 in the NFL, and we've got a good one in store, as it'll be the Cleveland Browns taking on the Houston Texans. A happy Christmas Eve to all. What a good one we have in store as we are underway here in Week 16. And no run back here, so they'll bring it out to the 25. Coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. First play from scrimmage. Here's Murray. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll find Hall. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Now Murray off play action. That's caught by the big tight end, O.J. Howard. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. They'll roll him out right. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front. He was trying to get that ball to Auden Tate, but it'll be 2nd down. You look at the defense for these Texans. They were terrific in the win over Tennessee a week ago.
Yeah, they pitched a shutout in that game, didn't they? And those don't come around all that often in the NFL. The ability to keep someone out of the end zone and also kicking one through the post. Well done.
Now a deep ball there on 2nd down, but it'll wind up incomplete.
Brandon, we saw these defenders flying to the football in their win last week, and nothing has changed. They're still moving around quickly and forcing incompletions.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And that is incomplete.
I wonder, Brandon, I just wonder. You think maybe he was worried about where he was on the field? Was he far enough? Was he close enough to the first down sticks?
Absolutely. He was right there by him, and I think he was thinking first down before he caught that football.
Yeah, got to catch it first, because if you don't catch it, there's no chance of picking up a first down.
Murray and company going for it on 4th. Past the 20. And finally down he goes as they work it inside the 10 to the 7. Wow, 1st and goal, and defensively all they can do is shake their heads. Not only did they allow the conversion, but a big play as well. They'll run with Hall. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
Tackling's obviously critical down near the goal line. That was great work there to make the hit behind the line and make sure he doesn't get any further. Did a really nice job wrapping up and not letting him loose.
And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. After getting stuffed on 1st down, not much better there. 2-yard gain. Driven it down the field nicely here on the opening drive, and now it's put up or shut up.
No doubt about it, because to make that type of a drive and ultimately kick a field goal will feel very disappointing.
And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. Trayvon Walker. He's the one to get him, and that is sack number 7 for him on the year. York able to send this one through, and the Browns are out to a 3-0 lead. I think we can safely say they came out to be aggressive on the opening series, Charles. They didn't run the ball once. All that passing, it does get them the 3-0 lead.
I think what we saw there, partner, was a true definition of football balance, which means doing what you want to, when you want to on offense. And in this case, it was throwing the football. They may mix in running the football a little bit more as this game goes on. But this opening drive, while it stalled out, it still gave them 3 points.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Here we go, set. Ready.
They'll run with Walker to begin the drive. Trying to run inside, but nothing there. The linebacker, Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah, on the tackle. Clock rolling as we hit the midway point of this first quarter. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. In trouble here, and down he goes. Back at the 8-yard line. Here is third and quite a ways. Throwing, Mariota. Throw out wide to Walker. And he'll be brought down, it looks like, right at the 15. That one good for only 6, and it leaves him with a 4th down. 4th down, so Jake Camarda is out there. $39 yards on the punt, give him just 1 yard on the return. And the Browns will take over, 1st and 10. The Cleveland offense ready to go. They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. Shifts by him. That's a pretty strong running there as he'll take this across the 50 and down to the 44. Now Murray, he bootlegs it. This pass out wide to Hall. And he's going to get this inside the 30. They had to settle for 3 last drive, hoping this second go-around ends in 6. In good position, 1st and 10. Rolling to his right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, they've been back on their heels a little bit here in this drive, but a chance to exhale just a little bit there with incompletion on 1st down. Now they have to gear up, try and get 2 more stops, and escape this drive.
That's going to be caught. Touchdown, Browns. Will Mallory, his 2nd touchdown on the season. And the Browns are able to extend their lead. Extra point by York is up and good. And the lead grows to 10-0. So an early 10-0 lead for them now as they kick it away. Now the return. Here comes Randall Cobb. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
At their own 14-yard line.
Come on,
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. As the season winds down and you look at them in totality, you know, the offense has struggled. The defense has been pretty good, so I would imagine the changes this offseason may be more on the offensive side of the ball.
And this is where we always hear the term complementary football, because as you noted, the defense has played well enough for them to win games, and the offense has held them back. So they've got to reward that defense by improving on offense. I don't know if you make a change at quarterback, running back, tight end. It doesn't matter. Get better players, better system, so they can play to the standards of the defense, and the win column will result.
Oh, looking for Waddle, but it's intercepted. Picked off by Asante Samuel Jr. And he'll get this back to the 32-yard line.
Intercepted by the Browns. They'll take over first down.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. After the turnover, here's Murray. And check down, complete to Hall. Oh, he's hit. He lost the football. Put it on the carpet. And the Texans scoop it. And they had just picked it off to get the football. They fumbled it right back. They looked over to both sidelines. A lot of scrambling to find the helmets.
Yeah, you can almost, I mean, you know both sides are screaming sudden change. Because when sudden change happens, that's a defensive call to get back out on the field. There's been a fumble, so an interception, some type of a turnover. You've got to get back out there and play. These guys just want to get to the bench and gather themselves and regroup a little bit. Let's see if these offenses can settle in and start taking care of the ball a little bit better.
2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
Back near his goal line, Mariota. Oh, that'll be incomplete. Oh, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
So we've seen some good pressure defensively already here in the first quarter. Here's another good example.
Facing the prospect of a punt from their own end zone, they need some cushion. Let's see what they can do on 3rd down. Mariota. He completes this to Walker. And he'll get this up to the 4 right about there, and that's about it.
Jake Camarda in punt formation.
10-0 the score after one on EA Sports.
Score Browns 10, Texans nothing.
The Texans send the punter out as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. Here's Jackson to return. That's a 43-yard punt, aided as well by a loss on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. The Browns drive about to get started. And last drive, obviously not what you're looking for. You've got the lead. You got to protect the football.
So in other words, someone got lucky because they've been moving the ball really well and wearing them down. In this case, though, giving up the football doesn't make them very happy. They can't wait to get back out there and atone for it.
Yeah, try to atone for it here on this drive. The second down attempt there, knocked down as it leaves the quarterback's hand, and it's incomplete.
They have to like what they've done defensively here at the outset of this drive. They forced a couple of incomplete passes, bring up a 3rd and 10. Don't be surprised to bring a little pressure on this snap.
So back-to-back incompletions, and that has them staring at a 3rd and 10. On play action, it's Murray. Escapes the sack. Escaping the pressure right. And that ball incomplete, nearly intercepted. Took a chance with that one. It'll lead to a 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Able to push his way through. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Texans will take over with a 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10. And this defense not giving them anything there, maybe a yard up to the 36.
I think they want to start getting back into this game. It behooves them to get better on 1st down.
Yeah, certainly not what they were looking for there out of the opening play of this drive. To throw is Mariota. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Walker. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 16 yards on that one, and also a Texan 1st down. Walker now on 1st and 10. So not a lineman, but the tight end instead this time, drawing the holding call.
And more what you're getting with tight ends are guys who are much more receiver than blocker. They may be willing, but that might not be their thing. Oftentimes, they'll be the ones getting the penalties.
To the right side, this is Walker. And he still has yet to get on track in this first half as they're going to stop him behind the line.
Back at the 40-yard line.
Blaster, 6. Ready.
Second down, Mariota. Ball hit as he throws there, incomplete.
I tell you, Brandon, this defense is playing with some confidence. Haven't allowed a point yet. Flying to the football. I'm telling you, there's almost 11 to the ball on every snap. Another nice job there to force an incompletion.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. And the Browns are going to have the short field here as they'll take over right at the 50.
And I think this is a situation where a quarterback coach in the sideline is going to talk to a signal caller and say, listen, it's 3rd and long and it's still early in the game. Let's not force things here. If we don't feel good about it, let's just check something down and pump the football.
He finds the rookie, Zay Flowers. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out.
So many times in my career I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
So the completion gets him just a yard, and that's going to bring up second down.
1 yard gain brings up 2nd and 9.
Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Sacked back at the 31. The offense on third down, 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This will be a tough 3rd and 18. He finds his man, complete. It's Hall. And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more. Cade York on now for the field goal. He connected on his first. This time it's 39 yards away. York able to send this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing out so far. You mentioned the early lead. Now they're expanding on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. So now, Charles, this drive maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this.
And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And they are going to set up shop at the 32-yard line.
At the 32-yard line.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. On 1st and 10, it's Hall. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Some teams like to start aggressive to begin a drive, but this is still what you expect to see in normal situations. Just call a simple run, get a few yards to begin the series, and set yourself up for something bigger on 2nd down.
And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7. That good for 22 and a first down. Hall again. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Browns touchdown. His 9th score on the ground this year and 13th overall, as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
Sometimes you get a 1st and goal and you're back near the 7, 8, 9-yard line, and you start thinking, maybe we'll run it here on 1st down to get half of what we need, so maybe we can have 2 or 3 shots and going for it from closer range. So this is a bonus right here. What a great run to work his way into the end zone.
York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
At their own 15-yard line.
Let's go.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back, but make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Working out of the gun, Mariota. That's caught by the tight end, Drew Sample. And he'll be taken down, but they've got this one up to the 35-yard line. 23 yards the pickup there. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Red, yellow. Red, cycle. Ready, ready.
Mariota to throw it. This one complete to Jalen Waddle. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Now you've got to hustle your guys to the line and get them set. First down, Mariota. Another catch there for Waddle. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. Again, it's Mariota. Nowhere to turn here, and he's going to go down. Back at about the 37-yard line. Here's Mariota. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's third down.
As we've seen, their first two drives didn't yield anything points-wise. Certainly feels like they think to themselves, it's time to open this thing up, taking the big shot downfield.
Claws red. Set.
Play action now. Mariota. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
This defense has certainly played well so far in this game, and the coverage has been tight at just about every throw. Forced a few here so far in this game, and now it brings up fourth down.
And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee, and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. And with a 3-score lead already, this is not time for a momentum change, so I'd imagine they'd be happy to just take this into the locker room. And he's going to go down. The Texans come at him and able to bring him to the ground. Buried by multiple defenders on the drive's first play. So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3 alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. The Texans down on the scoreboard, but they do get the first crack here as we are back underway in the second half. Here comes Cobb. Here comes Cobb. And running with power here. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped it to 14.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
Third quarter begins with a run by Walker. And they're going to get him behind the line yet again as his nightmare afternoon continues. To throw Mariota. And that'll fall incomplete. He was hit just as he let that go. And now it's third down.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect them to have more completions to him in this game.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down.
Fury, yellow, blue striker. Ready.
Now Mariota. Walker with a grab, left side. And he works it across the 25 before being tackled. A big play there as they get the conversion on 3rd and 13.
Here we go. Black shot. Hut, hut.
A first down throw for Mariota. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
They go play action. Mariota. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
At this point in the game, in the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Mariota now. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Well, this is just a continuation of what we saw in the first half. So much for the fresh start to begin the third quarter. Still off-target throws, no rhythm throwing the football, and obviously no touchdown scored in this game.
Now Mariota on 4th down. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have a Texans first down on a well-designed play there. That gets him 16 to move the chains.
6, mega. Ready.
Mariota again. And he can't escape, and down he goes. And they're going to speed things up here.
A 9-yard loss. It's
Now a 2nd down throw for Mariota.
33-yard line.
On the throw led him too much that time. It's incomplete.
I know conventional wisdom says, hey, don't get it all back in one play. But sometimes you go ahead and try to. They tried to get it all back on that one. Weren't able to do so.
Slice, 97. Slice blue.
3rd and long here for Mariota. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Well, if they have any designs on getting back into this football game in the second half, they're going to need to be much sharper offensively than they were on this opening possession. Not much happening here, and it'll lead to a 4th down.
Ready?
4th down, Mariota. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. They'll throw again. Mariota. Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. Picked up by Jeremiah Owusu-Koramoah. And the Browns will take over here as they get it up to the 43-yard line.
Ready, break.
On 1st and 10, here's Mariota. And that'll be dumped off to Gainwell. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Mariota on 1st down. Over the middle, that's caught by Miller. And they've got it inside the 10 at the 8. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. From the shotgun, it's Mariota. He'll find Gainwell out of the backfield. Touchdown, Texans! Kenneth Gainwell from 8 yards out. And the Texans take the interception on defense and convert it into 6 points. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead is trimmed down to 10. So after the made field goal by Moody, he's back out to kick this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Browns drive about to get started. This now a 10-point game, so things tightening a little bit after that last score. Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Not sure what happened out there, but it looked like the timing was a little off on that throw.
Well, you know I'm a defender, so what am I going to say?
Great defense.
Darn right. They did something to disrupt.
And Murray in trouble here, and down he goes. And quickly, they get to the line. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And not nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down. The Browns send out their punter now as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. His first punt, 45 yards. This looks good as well. And here's Rodgers on the return. Call that a 41-yard punt, 6 yards on the return. And the Texans will take over.
At their own 42-yard line.
down.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and Walker hitting the ball is held. And this is picked up by the Browns. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line. Following that fumble recovery, it's Murray. And he's going to be sacked. They sack him back right at the midfield stripe. And now they're in the hurry-up. Here's Murray from midfield. This pass out wide to Hall. Yeah, he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. A good pickup there, 13 yards as they get closer for third down. First down marker at the 31. It's third down. Here's Murray as he sets to throw it. And that would be incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
After that last sequence, they're sitting pretty comfortably. They force the fumble, get the field goal, and expand on that lead here in the second half.
And don't expect them to rest on their laurels after that kick either. They'll keep their effort up until the final whistle. They don't consider any lead safe.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Right now, they're in a bit of a tough spot here, CD. You trail them by double digits. Remember the last time out, they fumbled. They're going to have to play some clean football here on this possession.
And all the talk on their sideline has been about taking care of the football, making sure that they're handling the ball correctly. So you know they'll be squeezing the rock pretty tight here. They just have to be careful not to go so hard in doing that they actually cause themselves other problems. Take care of the ball, but still try to play free and natural.
That play going for 16 yards to start the drive, first down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest, getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
Ready?
Mariota now to throw on first down. Flush to his right. He's got this to the rookie, Rashee Rice. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Mariota to throw it. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by the USC man, Adoree Jackson. I tell you what, credit is due there on them preventing the touchdown after that interception.
How about him chasing him down and not giving up the pick 6? Because what happens a lot of the time is when you see the interception, you just kind of hang your head a little bit and you momentarily pause because you're frustrated. He shook that off and gave great chase and got it done.
Still a great return and very good field position. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Line of scrimmage, the 15. It's 1st and 10. They fake the handoff. Now Murray. And a check down complete to Hall. Touchdown! Breece Hall. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Browns are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this third quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And that pushes the lead up to an even 20. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully.
The Texans take over 1st and 10 at their own 20.
Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback, it has to start right here, right now.
Yeah, now they've got a final chance to get out of this situation, but they also understand they've got to move the ball and move it fast. In addition, they need to save as much time so they can get 2 more possessions.
Let's go now.
Here's a 2nd and 2 now from the 33.
Set, go.
To throw, Mariota. And that went too far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
And that's another play that's painted the picture of this game overall. It's been a blowout. It's been continually fueled by big turnovers and stops for one side and an inability to advance the ball from the other.
Mariota on 3rd and 2. Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
At this point in the game, they've got to continue to try anything they can. They're still working at it, even though this one feels like a lost cause.
Got it.
All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it.
Ready.
Got to try it here. He's back to throw. And, oh, my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Bobby Okereke. And he's able to get it back here to the 43-yard line.
They'll take over 1st and 10 at the 43-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Murray. He dumps this one off here to Hall. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And it's 2nd down. Play action. Now it's Murray. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And this is caught. Touchdown, Cleveland. Paris Campbell, 37 yards. And the Browns look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter. Extra point by York is up and good. And that stretches the lead all the way up to 27. York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And this will not be returned. It's a touchback, and they'll begin at the 25.
Come on, set.
The Texans offense ready to go here for their next drive. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Throw left side complete. That's Walker. Now he's loose down the left sideline. Touchdown, Houston. Ken Walker with touchdown number 20 on the year. And the Texans get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Moody good with the extra point. And the lead now down to 20.
Texans 17. Jake Moody to kick off.
So here's Moody back out there now to send this one away. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Cleveland offense ready to go. Well, the win for them at this point seems pretty assured. I mean, still a decent amount of time left here in the 4th quarter, Charles, but you got the football, you're up 3 scores. They have to be feeling really good about where they're at.
I love your observation skills, partner, because I think you saw them charge onto the field fired up about another chance to get into the end zone. Looks to me like this group is ready to crush any hope left on the opposing sideline, and they want to do it with some...
And he loses the football a second time.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free. But a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. So possession still theirs, but now they face a 3rd down. Now Murray off play action. Looking deep here for Flowers. A first mistake for him in the ball game as it's intercepted. Picked up by Richie Grant. And the Texans will take over here at their own 14-yard line. Houston's offense already at the line, set to get going. Following the interception here, Mariota. He's got his tight end McBride on the out route. And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. Well, those are the types of plays they probably wish they had made more of in the first 3 quarters. And this deficit going to be tough to overcome here in the fourth. But a nice first down and a pickup on that throw.
Yeah, and this is where as coaches, you're looking for effort and execution. Even though the scoreboard is going against you, you want to find out who's going to fight, who's going to scrap, who's going to keep their heads up and continue to play.
And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Play fake. Mariota. And his throw is incomplete.
As defensive coordinators around the league tell me all the time, that throw is not for every quarterback because you've really got to drive the ball downfield. It's going to be a tight window for him to fit that one into. In this case, unsuccessfully.
Mariota's throw complete there to Rice. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up a first down.
That's another Houston Texans.
Drill green.
First and 10 at the
Now
40-yard
Mariota.
line.
That's to the rookie, Marvin Mims. And he's taken down inside the 30.
13 more yards. That's another
Again, it's Mariota.
first down.
And now here's another interception. Picked off by the safety, Jarquiski Tart. And the Browns will take over here at their own 14-yard line. The Browns drive about to get started. And after the interception, they are sitting in an even better spot with the ball and a comfortable fourth-quarter lead. And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. They're still throwing the football here. Now, obviously, the incompletion stops the clock. That's a bad thing.
Feels to me like they're just keeping them honest on defense because you know they're going to stack the line of scrimmage and try and stop any type of a running play. Short little passes may work in exchange of running plays. Keep the clock moving, keep them moving.
I guess you're right. If they can get some first downs, just as good as running the football.
Well, so far in this drive, they've done some good work. They force incompletions on first and second down, bring up 3rd and 10. That brings up the big question. Do they bring pressure or do they play coverage on this down?
This offense so far on 3rd down, as bad as you can be. 0 for 7 thus far. This is 3rd and 10. Keon White able to get in there for his 2nd sack of the afternoon. I don't know what else can be said about this pass rush. They have been sensational, CD. That is now 6 sacks for them.
And how many times do we talk to offensive coordinators and they say a sack as a result of everyone on offense not doing their job? But let's be honest about this one. This is the offensive line unable to counter the pass rush. They've been teeing off all game long.
Rodgers to return it. A solid stiff arm. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40. They call that a punt of 38 yards officially. And the Texans with great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Ready. Blaster, 6. Black Ultra. Set, go.
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. A throw out wide going to be incomplete.
That's coverage you'd expect to see in a tie game late. Not in a lopsided game like this. They are not letting up.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Rail, yellow.
To throw is Mariota. And this time he's got the hookup. It's complete. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. This will be caught. It's Waddle. Touchdown, Texans. Jalen Waddle, 27 yards. And the Texans have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. Moody good with the extra point. And that cuts this lead down to 13.
Texans 24.
So following the touchdown, here's Moody back out to send it away. And he won't return this one. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll start at the 25. The Cleveland offense ready to go. These guys definitely hoping for a better showing than their last appearance. They couldn't really even move the football much beyond the shadows of their own goalpost, Charles. We'll see if they can get a better, more sustained drive. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he's going to be out of bounds all the way down inside the 15. 122 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. On first down, right back to Hall. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. On second down, a run with Hall. Maybe a gain of a yard that time, but from the spot, actually no gain. So third and long. He's having a big game running the football, but that one will hurt the yards per carry a little bit.
Yeah, but the average he's got so far, that's the type of average he wants to take with him to contract negotiations, doesn't he?
To throw is Murray. Under pressure, and he'll go down. Back at the 26-yard line. Trayvon Walker picks up his second sack of the afternoon.
Cade York on for the field goal. A 43-yard attempt.
York able to send this one through, and that will extend their lead even further. So they settle for just the 3, but clearly right now anything helps trying to salt this one away in the fourth.
Without a doubt, obviously a touchdown probably would have been the final nail to finish this thing off, but it's still ate up time, got points, so while it's not mission accomplished, it's darn close.
25-yard line.
Ready?
Here's first and 10.
Set.
Now Mariota. And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down.
The coverage by Bobby.
Just over 50 seconds remain. Here's second and 10.
Cycle. Field flat. Set.
To throw, Mariota. And that will be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long one way out there, but it'll be third down.
Down.
This definitely 4-down territory at this point, but a critical third down here.
Cut.
Mariota. Oh, hit as he throws there, incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Set. Cut.
The decision made for them. They've got to go. It's fourth down.
Ready.
Desperation time. Mariota on fourth down. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked off by Kirby Joseph.
Intercepted by the Browns. They'll take over first and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Murray's going to look to throw this thing. This pass out wide to Hall. Give him a gain of 5 on the completion, and it's second down. On play action, it's Murray.
At the 44-yard line.
Oh, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Jair Elam makes a pick. And he will take this across midfield and down to the 48-yard line. They'll come up first and 10 here. Here's Mariota. And boy, another ill-advised throw there as that will wind up incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted. And I think the receivers now, when they're running their routes, they want to catch the ball, but they also want to make sure that the defenders don't take it away. When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots, and probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Now the Texans will burn the first of their timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Here now, third down.
Fury, yellow, blue striker. Ready?
One last shot now for Mariota. He'll let this go deep for Waddle. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. Well, the lopsided affair finally coming to an end, and really no shortage of big plays for us to examine.